They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see, the Titans taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Wolverines will kick it away to start. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Titans offense will go to work first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Right, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple of years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
What a great play. Winning one-on-one, getting home and getting a sack. And that kind of effort is going to get the Big House fired up. These 100,000-plus Michigan Wolverine fans are on their feet screaming because of that dominant play right there coming from their D-line.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He's brought down. A short return, and the defense comes out on top with a pick.
Man, I love night games because you have all day to get excited, get jacked up. And you can tell, QB might have been a little too excited. Forcing the ball into coverage on the first pass attempt, creating the interception. Now this defense has set this offense up in a great position to get some early momentum.
This offense has it with really good field position. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got him downfield. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after a big play up top. And the Wolverines will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Drop play, quarterback keeps it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Michigan. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Yeah, and you look for the big fellas down here in the red zone. You want to run the football, you want to be physical, and then you play action, and you got the big target thrown up to him. He does the rest with the soft hands and getting the touchdown.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
What a great play. This guy is a force on this D-line. You think about Michigan football defensively, they've got dudes up front. Aiden Hutchinson, Brandon Graham, Mozzie Smith, Rashawn Gary. Guys that can win one-on-one and guys that change and force your game plan to have to adapt for them. You need to double team these guys if you want to have any chance. This is that type of player. He's got so much ability.
Looking to throw, it's Beebe. Got his man in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Titans will line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Makes the catch near the 50. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up his offense nicely. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got his man to the left. Touchdown, Wolverines! And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
Nice drive, nice touchdown. I love this offense's response to what happened a week ago. Listen, we're 0-1, so be it. Let's put the foot on the gas. Let's move forward, get better, and they have in game 2 so far.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Here's a heat. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Titans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air, it's Beebe. Gets rid of it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Pressure coming. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They recovered their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
The Titans will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. On his way from around the 50. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So here comes the Michigan offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. The Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. They'll start this drive going to the air. Yeah, that seems about right. Defensive touchdown. Absolute catastrophe for this offense.
And the defense right now flying around, getting to the ball carrier, knocking the ball loose, running into the end zone, jumping on it for a touchdown.
lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, one with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Bringing it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. To the air, it's Beebe. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him, and sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
And the Titans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Here's the pressure.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
The Titans decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll give it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Back to pass. It's Cantrell. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. That is no good. After the missed field goal, hey, could be worse. They're still up by 21.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
To the air on 1st down. With the catch, it's Hall. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it set up on the outside. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They boot it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air on 2nd down. Quickly complete. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Unleashes one. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. They've got a first down here to open the period. He'll keep it himself. Nice move to keep. Made him miss again. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. And the Wolverines have their offense in high gear. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run it on first and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
And he did make that extra point. No issue with the treacherous footing. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Eastern Michigan is darn near putting up video game numbers offensively, and the result is a comfortable lead for the Eagles on the scoreboard. They're up 14 over Cincinnati. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. To the air, it's Beebe. Quick strike complete. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a... And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Touchdown, Wolverines. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And how about this defense, man? They just keep making plays. Another forced turnover and another touchdown, man. They don't just scoop these fumbles up. They're scooping them up with the intent to score. Their second fumble return for a touchdown today.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Oh, they're after him. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Right on the money. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Titans will punt it away on 4th down. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. And the returner will be brought down. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Slithers into space. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's McGowan. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. So now it's second and long. Back to throw. It's Cantrell. Unloads it left. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're going back to the ground. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll keep it on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught, close to the marker, it's Snyder. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. On second and goal, he carries again. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. Turning to the running game here on third and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Michigan!
Third and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. So they started that drive barely into opponent's territory and went 48 yards. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the run from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to throw, it's Beebe. Rushes on him. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built the lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. It's a draw. Runs through the tackle. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. And the Titans will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Hauls it in at the 40. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's McGowan. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got his man. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've moved it to the 19. First and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. got it in the middle. It's McGowan. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking for a man. It's Beebe. Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And that's a first down.
Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Ann Arbor. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the big house.
The Titans will boot it away to start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Wolverines will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. The give out of the gun. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. And that one goes incomplete, but there is a penalty flag, and they might have gotten him for OPI.
You don't see a lot of OPI, but on that play, the offensive player just way too handsy. He's grabbing, he's working his hands way too much, and that was an easy call for the...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Had to throw it before he wanted. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Titans send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead he'll set the offense up with great field position. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Leaves it with the running back. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Catch in the middle, it's McGowan. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Wolverines have this offense rolling. The give to the tailback. He breaks a tackle. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Running back searching for a hole. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The Wolverines come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Cantrell. Makes the grab. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver.
Well, the offense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time. Down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver and hoping his speed is going to be able to outflank the defense, but nowhere to run. Nice stop on the defensive side of the ball.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. They played keep away with the football, but if this defense can make one more stop on 3rd and goal, they might force a field goal attempt. Touchdown, Michigan! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
What a difference a change of scenery makes, right? I mean, they went into a hostile environment. They lost their first game, but they've rebounded beautifully. And I think coming back, playing in front of their home crowd really has impacted this game, and it's gotten them back to 500.
Lining up for the PAT. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Boise State is getting handled right now at home. Someone needs to step in here, throw in the towel, and stop this fight. They're trailing by 28 to Ball State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the Titans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Gets it out quickly. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
That's a first down for the offense.
Wants to throw again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Brings up second down.
Off play action. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Well, This offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. The Titans will call on their punt team. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Score. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
63, Royals, 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Using the quick game. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27.
27-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
You gotta love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the 4th quarter, and they are still bringing their A game, getting a sack on that last one.
The Titans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. Real power running by this guy as he bangs his way to the 24. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Quickly out to the tight end. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. Kick is in the air. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stops. The give from the gun. Oh, what a move. Got enough for the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop. But you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29.
Second down coming up.
This is a designed run. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Wolverines really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Got it in the middle at Snyder. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. To the air on first down. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the catch.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback.
Touchdown, Michigan! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. And the Titans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Motion from the back. Back to pass, it's Bailey. Under fire. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Michigan's long-head defense is built on discipline, carrying out their assignment, and they have done that to perfection today.
Carry out your assignment, do what you're supposed to do, but do it with bad intentions. That's what I like. I like the physicality. They want to hit you in the mouth. Year after year, Michigan players leave and they go to the NFL, but the next group, disciplined, tough, physical. It's always staples of these defenses.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Caught behind the line. It's Cousins. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Makes the catch just inside the 40. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gotten out everybody right now on the same page.
They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got rid of it just in time. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be 4th down. Oh, and he got a hand on it. It's blocked.
How about the big-time play? I mean, you set up the block one way, they come flying in, they get the block. The guy on the other side, your responsibility is I'm the scoop guy. You can tell he sees the block, scoops it up, takes it down the field, almost scores. What a huge play.
And how about this? You get to start a drive with a 1st and goal. Trying to march in. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Well, obviously, this team didn't get the start they wanted to on the year, coming into this one 0-1, but a great job there, getting that drive, putting 6 up on the board. They've got a comfortable lead. They wanted to turn the page and start to build momentum. This is a massive win for this program.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, it's a final now, and one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable ACC clash. Duke answered the bell away from Durham today with an impressive victory. The Blue Devils knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team. One team will rise in the ACC standings while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The Titans now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Titans line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Complete to start this drive. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now on second down. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Gets away from one, finds some space. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Wolverines trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.